Welcome back everybody to my channel. Hi, I'm RisboTheBlade, your personal mining guru, and today we're starting with our class mining series where we're gonna show you solo mining and team mining with the mole. Our first mining series is gonna be about Boras mining and how to fill up your mole full when you mine alone, basically doing solo runs. So let's teach you that. This is our rock of 31.5 tons, but first we need to show you setup in the mole what we're gonna use. First what we're gonna show you is this picture with the mole in hangar, where I'm gonna explain you, what we're using on each laser mining head and what gadget we're gonna use. Our setup is basically standard, so on the left mining laser head we have Arbor laser with two Rieger C3 modules on both mining module slots. Then we have on the right mining laser head Hofstede laser head with modules Focus 3 and Stampede, but on the front mining laser head we have Helix like usual, but what is concerned modules from our standard setup, which is Focus 3, Rieger C3 and Stampede, we exchange that Focus for Rieger. But we're gonna show you anyway two tries where we're gonna actually try to do it with Focus and then with second Rieger, so you're gonna see the difference. And on this rock we're using Optimax Gadget. As I said before in previous videos, on tier 2 materials this is extremely important to use because you're gonna have basically all the breaks almost pure. Now we're back in the ship and we're in front of the rock, and now we have this my default setup, right, which is Focus 3, Stampede and Rieger C3. And now this part of video now is speed up like 3 times, and you see even with 3 times how slow bar is going up. And that means that we don't have enough power, to push that up. And also you can see how I'm moving laser on the rock and trying to find a spot which gonna give us bigger instability. So actual sweet spots don't exist in the game, right, where you can have more power, but on many places the rocks are much more unstable. So with that you can help yourself to push this bar much more easily up when you have the maximum power output that you can possibly get at that time. With this setup we cannot push that up, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna exchange this Focus 3 module, which gives bigger green zone, for one more Rieger C3. With that, Rieger is gonna increase 25% more power, and because we don't have Focus anymore, it's gonna be also 5% more power additional on 25. Now we already exchanged our Focus 3 module for a Rieger C3, and now we're gonna do this second attempt, which is gonna be last attempt to break. And now you're gonna see how we're gonna try to search for that particular part of the rock, which is basically gonna give us much bigger instability, right? So now we are when we're pushing this so much up, when it's on the maximum power output, right, 100%, we have also Stampede module on. Now you see bar is going up, and this now footage is not speed up, that's normal speed. And you see how much I'm moving the laser. On a lot of spots it's basically not moving at all, right, and on some it's jumping a little. So here on the top of the rock more, it's some spots which are more unstable. So these spots exist, it can really help you, to push the bar up. You just need to find them. But problem when you're using these active modules is that you don't have time as many you want, right? You can have just 7 uses of, for example, Stampede module, and after that it's gonna fall off from the mining head, right? So you need to think about of your time, how long you can, try these things. It will be much easier if I put just one surge module on and not Stampede, and that would be much easier pushed up, even too much directly in the red if we push too much power, right? Because a surge module is reducing resistance, right, and it gives a 50% more power increase. So that's a huge difference between the Stampede and Surge. But I really want to show you here what is like some minimum power what you can do with two Riegers Stampede and normally with Optimax Gadget on the rock. Now I'm gonna start to keep noticing where these spots are, and slowly I'm gonna actually be able to push this bar up. And I'm gonna be already like on maybe 2 more uses of Stampede module, so it's gonna be exactly enough, to crack this rock. Because this rock is very extremely good rock as example what you need to find to fill up your mole with pure Boras, right? And that's why we're using Optimax on this type of rock. And you see this rock is 57, almost 58% Boras, and it has iron inside, which is not the best option, but it's like somewhere in the middle. And even with that option, it still can fill up your ship full. And as you see what is happening, I'm overcharging it, because again this optimal green zone window, it's still not showing exactly thickness. So it's actually smaller, but I see it bigger. But anyway, we managed to cool it down basically to the minimum, and now we have a perfect break. Now this rock is broken, and now next thing to do is to place our ship so we can collect our gadget, right? Like we explained that in previous videos. That's important to do because this gadget is still useful, and normally it costs 27k, so this is not small amount of money to throw away. So always collect it, and then you're gonna go and start to do second breaks on the rocks. Now we're scanning all these rocks. This is also speed up footage, and we have to see this one, exactly what we were scanning now, this top up rock, which is the most highest position. This one, it's pure Boras, and if you see very closely, it says composition 39.83 ACU. So that's almost 40 ACU of pure Boras. So that's almost half ship, just this part. But now I'm gonna intentionally break it and immediately collect it. So you're gonna see that even if we break it in the green zone, so it was all perfect, we still gonna lose almost like 5 ACU of material. And this 5 ACU is gonna cost us that we're not gonna be able to fill up our ship full completely with 96 ACU Boras. So now we're looking another parts. This one is also 100%. So this is all big nice pieces, which is gonna bring us a lot of Boras, right? And like I said, this rock is very good example what you should find if you really wanna go for this type of material, because like I said, it's the best tier 2 material because it has the best value. So basically full mole of Boras, if it's entirely pure ship filled up with pure Boras, it's 300k in month, like little bit over it. So that's very good to run for one run, right? That's why I'm recommending to go also for tier 2 materials, but only if you can fill up your entire mold ship full with pure ore. And the other 2 materials which you should go for, it's beryl and hephaestinate, because they have even better density than Boras, but unfortunately they're less valuable than Boras, so you're gonna get like 100k less for them, even if it's gonna be full ship, right? So it's around 200k with hephaestinate and beryl, but with Boras is 300k, full ship. So now you see I'm filling up my ship almost full, and I think I'm gonna take one more last piece from here, and you see it's 91.31 ACU. So this is exactly that 5 ACU which is missing on that first part that we are collecting, which just mysteriously disappeared, right? And because of that, now in this same cluster I have this second rock where I'm not gonna put any gadget on. It's smaller rock, it's only 28 tons, and it's less Boras, and it's a lot of inert, so because of that you don't need to use something on it because it doesn't have so much resistance, right? So I choose this rock, and I was thinking, maybe it's gonna give me one pure small tiny part of 5 to 10 SU, so we can fill up our mole full and deliver like exactly 96 SU of pure Boras. So this last part on the left, it's pure Boras, but unfortunately I was now like too far away, so I actually need to move the ship and get closer, and we're just gonna break this part with Hofstad laser. And now you see, this is pure part of Boras, how huge green is. So that indicates you that if you have connected also Boras to other materials, your green is gonna be pretty nice, right? And here we have one pure part, and that's gonna be enough to fill up our ship full with Boras. And that was basically the perfect run with that, it almost perfect run if you didn't lose that part which mysteriously disappeared. And now we are in the refinery already. Now we're gonna check how much is that in money if we wanna like sell directly without refining, and it says like 130k, right? But I was delivering that to the station which gives you the biggest bonus, so I can show you how much that would be in the money with the biggest bonus, right? So it gives the biggest yield out after refining. So it's MiG L5 station, and you see up here it says Boras, it's plus 9%, right? So that's the biggest percentage that you can get on your ore if you're refining it on this station and overall in standard system, right? And you can see now normally how that is maximum in yield, and that's the top, how much you can get if your ship is delivered here with completely full maximum fill up of the Boras ore. And now one more thing what I'm gonna show you is in the Rigolith calculator. I'm gonna show you how much that rock is supposed to give out ore in ACU. So let's see that. So as you see, this is the exact same numbers what we have when we were looking our rock when it was the one whole thing. And now you can see up here it says Boras, it says 97 SCU. So that's that indicator that we lost this like 5-6 SCU from that smaller piece for some unknown reason, because we normally break it all in the green zone. But we anyway lost it, and we need to fill up with that second rock that we crack after the first one. But calculator actually shows how much it's supposed to be. And now here in this ticket part of the regular calculator, we can show you exactly how much we supposed to get out when we sell. And the best place to go is lower. You see it says 323k, but we need to reduce it by refinery fee, which was 14.5k, and we can add some like modules that we use and fuel. So basically with all that, right, it's just above little bit of 300k. So this is that proof here that this run, if it's full mode, can give you a 300k in money, and it's very nice to run to have with the mode, with just breaking only one stone. It's gonna be much more of these videos like this one for different type of materials, and you guys should watch my latest video that I make before this one about material densities, so you're gonna understand for which materials you should go and which materials needs to be connected to this primary first materials which you need, so it's gonna give you much more ore out, so you can deliver and have much better runs. You can always join us in my Java Scrap Mining Core Discord if you guys are interested in this mining and salvaging part of the game, more industrial things. And you can always visit me on Twitch. I'm always live every day on my Twitch channel, and if you need any type of help with especially mining, you can always ask me in the comments below, and ask me also on my Twitch channel. This is all for this video, guys, and if you find this video informative, please like, subscribe, and what is most important, share it with other players so they can get hands of the really good information for mine. See you next time. Bye bye.